Hello and welcome to another set of turns of Dominions 5. I am the False God. We are playing today as Porphyrion. It has been a long time since I checked in on this, but I did want to keep going with the series. The game has ended. It's been many months, so I don't think that should be too much of a spoiler to say the game has ended one way or the other. So if we do a quick sort of recap of where we were, right? We had just gotten to Lightless Lanterns, so you can see we're forging a whole big bunch of them again. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Forging another 8 Lightless Lanterns. So we're hoping to see. You can see here's the research start to spike up when we got it the prior turn. We're gonna keep making more. Keep throwing them down on people. Let's see. I don't know how many exactly we have going. 4, 5, 6, 7. Goodness, 12, 16, 19, 20, 25. 30. We have 30 going so far. So we're going to keep making more. And we're going to try and take a big lead here in Dominion. Or not Dominion, in research. Now, we have some other problems. Namely, that we have 50 unrest in our capital, which needs to get patrolled down. That's definitely cutting into our income in a pretty big way. We have, a priest who's doing a little bit, but we're not doing enough here. In this case, it is because the Burning Mountain is rumbling, which gave us unrest 35. So I suppose we should go back here. So not terribly much we could have done about it, right? Our forts generate unrest naturally. Getting plus 35 is pretty bad. But we do need to get that patrolled out. Let's see. We found a hidden monastery, which I don't think does anything for us. Decreases unrest by 5. That's nice. It's going to help counteract the unrest we get from our dominion, so that is good. I don't know. This province is kind of small, though, so it's not really too relevant. Growth of fertility, some blood slaves, and there's going to be barbarians coming here, which we should be able to repel without too much issue. We have a fort here. So you can see we're up to 39 blood slaves. We just need another 11 to get us to be able to empower and then really break us into blood from there. And we do have an income, so it's like 4 more turns. So that's nice. We could also try and trade for them. In my experience, if you're not a blood nation and you're trying to trade for blood slaves, people think that's very suspicious, and they charge a really high price. So I think we're just going to end up waiting for this. And then what we want to do with a lot of our blood anyway is that we need our tyrants, or not not just our tyrants, but also our little mini tyrants, so we can do Lestragonian Feast. But we don't have this path available until everybody wakes up, and we don't have the units for the most part that we want to empower with it. This is a gift of reason until they wake up. The other one we do want to empower with it is the cares, because they are also blood mages, so they can help get us started that way. But so we're busy forging more Lightless Lanterns. We're doing a little bit of movement. We're not at war. We can see, we managed to take some of these gains off of Nabatem, and really we took them off of Bissia, who took them off Nabatem. And then TNN is busy sieging them down. And we've got the god here, who's busy pumping up this cave province, because I think this god in Hellenica adds like 1,000 pop per turn or something. It'd be a really cool god on something like Fascia. And then like you put it on your capital and you like trade wins. It'd be pretty cool. Anybody with the Coastal Star could do trade winds to add to it, but that would be pretty neat. Need to get our Dominion up here. I'm a pretty big army here, but I think we're going to be okay. We would like to attack Delphine once we get this situation sort of sorted out, one way or the other. So that's 28, and our item vault's pretty empty. Let's go ahead and jump into 29. Let's see. Miss again. We found a wildfire glade. That's +1 fire. That's a lantern per turn. Oh, we have somebody already capturing blood slaves. All right, never mind me. We already got through our first one. We've got somebody doing work already on that. So we are blood hunting our way up. We're almost at our second blood hunter. Like I said, it has been a little while since I looked at these. We see a battle. Okay, we've got a big Macedon force against a... these are not... None of these are their sacred. So, a kind of a small force from Delphine, although they've got a lot of mages here. I would say the mage commitment to troop ratio is pretty high. Meanwhile, Macedon has a huge number of high air mages, these champion of heroes, and a lot of their sacreds. I don't know how I keep managing to miss the horse, but I think this will be quite one-sided. So it looks like, what is that? Cascades. Galactic Cascades. Okay, that is a unique spell. I think those are the Cascades. Look at that. It certainly looked cool. I don't know that anybody, you know, really died from it, but it looked cool. Ultimately, though, there's just not enough troops here. Macedon is absolutely just going to stomp over these poor people. And then, yeah, they fly into the back. Did he kill anybody? He killed 6 Lancers. Some free gems. Some people left. Luck +1. Luck +1 is nice for us because we have misfortune. So just a little bit less misfortune this turn. And you can see we're going to go ahead and attack Delphine. I think the situation is sort of... I don't know if I would really call it stable, right? This is a weird border. We may need to talk to TNN here. And see if we can't sort something out. Just because this is kind of a protrusion of our territory. But in any event, we're going to attack into Delphine. We're just going to try and do a little bit of really, well, when I say attack Delphine, we're kind of just trying to vulture Delphine. Because this is a pretty sizable army. I don't really think, though, that Macedon would want to fight us right now. He's a little overextended to fight us. We are totally fresh. Now, we're not sending out big groups. I think everybody who's attacking here is generally just taking some troops to one of these various provinces. We need to move out our mages if we want to really contest this. We should have better research. Now that we've gotten all of our lanterns going, and if we don't have better research yet, we should have it soon. You can see we're at 1,400 per month, so we're just knocking through these research targets. We're gonna get Thalm 6 for Gigantomachia, Enslaved Mind are the big ones there for us. Enchantment 5 has the wards, which are nice. Against potential, especially like Thunder Ward against all of the stuff coming out of Macedon. But some good, and then we're up to Ultify. We're just really picking up the 5s. We can get 2 5s a turn right now, so we're just shoring up our bases, and then we'll move into our next our next thing. But we're not really looking to fight Macedon at this point. We're just trying to vulture a little bit before it's gone. So we have more lanterns. We're making more lanterns. No more vile water. Arcane probing. Lanterns. It's a lot of lanterns. But we should hopefully keep seeing our research graph sort of spike upwards. All right, let's go to turn 30. We also have I don't remember exactly at which points it was. I was on vacation 3 times during this game. Just because it lasted for a little while and it was sort of during the summer. And I just, I spent a lot of time during this game not at home at my computer, which definitely led to me being cautious. Not cautious, but just sort of inactive. I was like, all right, let's just, I'm going to wait till I get home and then I will figure out what I want to do. Statue of the Sitting God. Enchantment bonus, 20. Produces 1 pearl and increases order. Order doesn't do much for us, but obviously an enchantment bonus of 20 is pretty nice. That's going to help us cast, let's see, something like Eternal Pyre would be a big one, and then obviously Earthblood Deepwell potentially as well. We have to get to these first. Stellar Focus. If we can sort of make those happen, nice to get them at a discount. Help pay it back faster. And now we can see our true research target too. We're going to head up for Alt 7. Which is going to give us Fog Warriors, Phoenix Pyre, a bunch of stuff along the way here too for our Tyrants to go out and fight with. So that's pretty nice. Some good stuff going on there. We were successful in 2 of our little vultures. This one, unfortunately, a large stack of Macedonian units piled up, and in fact moved off. So this fort is now very well guarded. This Macedon force looks kind of small in comparison. I think that, it's hard to tell exactly what's here. But there are now a lot of Heart Companions, which are sacred, that have showed up to defend this. So, could be a little scary here. We're going to try and just monitor what's going on over here without getting too involved. Hope to avoid a big problem there. We also got a Farm of Plenty, which is garbage. Yeah, here's our wins. We obviously did not defeat the huge forces of Macedon, but we didn't, we lost some stuff, just some Helot Crossbowmen. Then we have, some negative events because we lost 500 population. These are both just the rebirth events, and then we gained 300 gold, so it's actually a good thing. We killed the barbarians who were planning on attacking us, which is always nice. We are making another Sanguine Dowsing Rod. Did we empower somebody else? Let's see. Where is my Blood Hunter? Here. He's forging a Dowsing Rod. We definitely empowered somebody. But who? Who did we empower? That's the one guy. Okay, we had blood slaves. Now we don't have blood slaves. Because we must be empowering this turn. Okay. Yeah, we empowered this priest. This is a bad move. I don't know why I wanted to start right now. This is a bad move. I should not have empowered this priest. I don't know what I was thinking. I definitely should have empowered somebody who had more cross paths. Now this guy already does have just about all our cross paths. The only one who would have more, obviously, is we could put it on these Oppressor Archons. But I didn't want... what I was afraid of, obviously, is tainting them. Which I thought would be, bad. But I think that this was cowardly and not a good move. I think that we could have done much better. That said, he will, blood hunt just fine. Just as well as any of the others would, and it's at a much lower cost. We just aren't going to get those paths potentially as available. Got Rune Smashers coming out. Belt of Power, Robe of Sulfur, Elemental Armors. We're getting prepped. Dragon Scepter, that one. Oh yeah, I made a Dragon Scepter. We're going to start summoning some dragons for reasons that are not well defined. But we're getting our gear in line. We should be hopefully getting... I think we're at 30... Somewhere around turn 30 is the earliest turn the Tyrants can show up. So we're hoping to... We want to be ready. I don't want them to show up and for me to be like, oh, yes, now I need 2 turns to be ready. As a reminder, the belt is pretty cool. So this is a unique item for Porphyrion. You lose 3 invigoration, but it's fast casting 100. And it only goes on size 4 units, so it only goes on your Tyrants. And 20 strength as well. Although you could theoretically trade this, but these only cost us a single gem. So they are quite nice. Quite nice. For getting under resistances and stuff with our spellcasts. So we're looking forward to use those. We also need to start making more of our temp gen items, right? We can spend 1 fire gem to get 1 temp earth gem. That's awesome. We can do a lot with those. We have a couple that we're sort of sitting on. But we really need to turn on the forges here, such as they are. So yeah, we're definitely we're headed up. So if we don't already have the best research, we probably should have it, I think, very soon. But yeah, so we're then retreating back so we don't get whacked by whoever over here might want to kill us. You know, if we lose this, we rated it, we got 70 income, 70 income here. We got a nature gem, it cost us nothing. Well, we lost the party over here, but it was like 28 gold units, so we actually about made even plus a gem. That's if these get taken back. So it's fine. It's fine. All right, well, it's a shorter one, but I think we'll go ahead and stop this episode here. We did a couple turns, 3 turns. So thanks everybody for joining me, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great day.